Welcome back, traders. Hope the holiday haze didn't dull your edge too much, because after last week's festive surge had us all toasting potential all-time high teases, today served up a reality check.
A big one. The indices pulled back pretty hard.
And that ISM manufacturing miss, it just landed like a wet blanket on the whole rally. Meanwhile, you've got yields barking higher, Bitcoin licking its wounds after a decisive dump. But silver is still strutting.
A lot to unpack.
You're tuned into the Stock Market Summary series, and as you guys know, this is all just market commentary and education. Nothing we say here is financial advice. Okay, so let's get into it.
Well, what we saw today was classic premium digestion after that powerful run last week. SPY, QQQ, all negative.
And the small caps, IWM, took the hardest hit, right? Down over 1%.
Down 1.26%, yeah. It raises that key question for everyone watching. Is this just a stall to build energy for new highs, or
are the institutions using this little pop to quietly offload their positions?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with that ISM print showing the 9th straight month of contraction. It complicates the picture.
It really does. And then you have the dollar and bonds doing some interesting things.
Very interesting. The dollar ran lower, but it formed a hammer doji with a huge downside wick. That often signals a potential turn if the dollar rips higher tomorrow.
That's pressure on stocks. Simple as that.
Yep. And you can see that pressure in the sectors already. Look at the financials. XLF.
Rejected at that resistance trend line.
Nailed it. And utilities, XLU, also took a hit, but it's still holding above its support trend line for now.
The one I'm watching is real estate, XLRE. Still so tightly wound in that weekly symmetrical triangle.
Just pent-up energy waiting for a catalyst.
Let's zoom in on a couple of individual stocks.
Okay.
So one of our listeners dropped the ticker HL in the comments last week. That's Hecla Mining Company.
A precious metal stock. Makes sense.
It really does. Like gold and silver, it had this energetic rally that it's still building on. And it's a great educational chart, actually.
Oh, so?
Well, if you pull up the monthly or even the weekly, you can see exactly where it broke out of this a large symmetrical triangle formation. And then, boom, an explosive move right after.
Those are the patterns we live for.
And on the daily chart, it's interesting to see how the price bounced twice right off that 50 moving average. Just shows you the institutions were respecting those levels. So thanks for dropping that ticker. And hey, if any of you guys are enjoying this summary, do us a big favor and hit that like button and click subscribe so you don't miss a beat.
We're also watching MasterCard MA. It's kind of the opposite story. It rejected its resistance trend line.
So it's in a defined downtrend then?
A defined downtrend, trading below its key moving averages and just generally weaker than the rest of the financial sector. Watching how the bears jumped all over that pullback, that's why you need ironclad risk rules. It's a key thing we teach in more depth in our Grok Trade mentorship program, how to manage those rejections.
Good point. Shifting back to the macro stuff, we're also getting some global ripples.
We are. Japan's BOJ chief Ueda hinted at maybe weighing a December rate hike.
Wow, that's a big deal.
It is. It pushed their 2-year yields to a 2008 peak and sent the yen higher. So the whole world is kind of in this weird push-pull.
Which brings us to crypto. Bitcoin plunged 4.5%.
Buyers are definitely scrambling. Volume is going to be key to see if any support holds there. But the metals, they were completely disconnected from that risk-off move.
Totally. GLD just consolidated, but silver, SLVA, rocketed up another 2.5%.
Building some serious conviction on that symmetrical triangle breakout we've been watching, that's a real momentum probe.
Yeah, it is.
Days like today with XLF rejecting, XLRE coiling up, SLV breaking out, they really highlight the value of understanding these patterns. In our mentorship program, we drill these setups, odds-based entries, and strict risk rules with live coaching to help you stack those wins.
So, to sum it all up, today was a needed breather in this premium rally. It's sharpening everyone's focus on Powell's next move amid all this global hike chatter.
That's the whole game right now.
So here's the final thought for you to chew on. Your read on the dollar's hammer doji tease. Is that a bounce catalyst for more equity pain, or is it just noise before the Fed finally eases in?
Good question to sleep on.
We'll see what tomorrow brings. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and we'll catch you in tomorrow's market summary.